The desire to have a partner is a natural one. We are social beings, biologically designed to seek connection and affection. However, when this search becomes desperate and compulsive, it reflects something deeper than just the need for companionship. What happens emotionally and psychologically to someone who cannot tolerate loneliness and feels an urgent need to be with another? This video explores the roots of this dynamic from psychological and spiritual perspectives, offering a hopeful light for those walking this path. The desperate search for a partner is often a reflection of emotional voids that have not been addressed. According to attachment theory, many people develop insecure patterns due to childhood experiences, such as a lack of emotional validation or insecurity in their relationships with caregivers. This can create, in adulthood, a feeling of not being enough on one's own and an excessive dependence on others to fill that internal void. From an unconscious perspective, the desperation for a partner is often driven by the desire to fill a feeling of inadequacy or fear of abandonment. Carl Gustav Jung spoke of the anima and the animus as internal projections of what we seek in others. When these projections become extreme, there is a danger of believing that the ideal partner will solve all our internal conflicts, which is never possible because these shadows belong to our internal world. Emotionally, this pattern manifests in anxiety, fear of being alone, and excessive dependence on external validation. The person may experience a constant need for approval or feel that their life lacks meaning without a romantic relationship. This often leads to unhealthy partner choices based more on the fear of being alone than on a genuine and reciprocal connection. From a spiritual perspective, the desperation to find a partner is connected to a disconnection from one's true self. In many spiritual traditions such as Buddhism or yogic philosophy, there is talk of the importance of inner connection before seeking it externally. Spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle mentions that suffering in relationships often arises from a need rather than a complement. Seeking someone from a place of lack is projecting our unhappiness onto another, which inevitably leads to imbalanced relationships. Spirituality also teaches us that true fulfillment comes from self-knowledge and acceptance. Only by cultivating a loving relationship with ourselves can we attract healthy and enriching relationships. This involves recognizing our own worth beyond external labels, and learning to be at peace with our own solitude. On the unconscious level, the need to be with another may reflect an attempt to avoid facing aspects of ourselves. Loneliness acts as a mirror that forces us to confront our insecurities, fears, and unhealed wounds. When this becomes intolerable, the unconscious seeks strategies to avoid that confrontation, and one of them is to turn to the compulsive search for a partner. The unconscious is also influenced by cultural narratives that exalt the idea that romantic love is the key to happiness. This ideal can make us believe that being alone is equivalent to failure or inadequacy. In this way, our desperate search may be fueled by a combination of personal wounds and external pressures. The good news is that this pattern can be transformed. The key lies in redirecting the energy we invest in searching for a partner toward our own growth and emotional well-being. Here are some strategies to begin this process. Cultivate self-compassion. Learn to treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer someone you love. This includes accepting your emotions without judgment and recognizing that you don't need to be perfect to be worthy of love. Explore your inner world. Take time to reflect on what is driving your desperate search. Write in a journal, seek therapy, or meditate to identify the wounds or beliefs that need attention. Reconnect with your passions. Instead of focusing exclusively on a partner, invest in activities that excite you and give you a sense of purpose. This will not only enrich your life but also attract people with similar interests. Build a conscious relationship with yourself. Learn to enjoy your own company. Give yourself permission to discover what makes you happy when no one else is around. This will strengthen your self-esteem and allow you to enter a relationship from a place of wholeness, not lack. The desperation for a partner is a sign that something inside of us needs attention, but it is also an opportunity for growth and transformation. In the words of writer Osho, when you are able to be alone, you will be more full, more complete. Then the relationship will no longer be a need, it will be a sharing. Remember that loneliness is not a punishment, but a sacred space where you can rediscover yourself. By healing your relationship with yourself, you not only become a more complete person but also someone capable of building true and meaningful relationships. Do not desperately search for another to fill your life, become the love you long for, and from that place, let life surprise you.